Hi there, and welcome back. In this section, we are going to start exploring the application programming interface. And we're really interested in conceptually trying to understand what is an API. So I thought we'd start with something that is familiar to most of us, going to a restaurant. Now, what you typically wouldn't do is run into the kitchen, take an inventory of all their ingredients, go through their recipes, and you certainly wouldn't start instructing the chef on how to create some bespoke meal for you. Instead, we would rely on a table server, like a waiter or waitress. In fact, one of the first things they're going to do is provide us with a menu of all the things that the kitchen could prepare on our behalf. Now, it is the responsibility of the table server to take our requests to the kitchen, where the kitchen will then process that request and provide some form of response. Again, it's the responsibility of the table server to relay that response back to us. Now let's take a look at an example. Maybe I'm looking at the menu and I decide to order a hamburger. That forms my request. The table server will then take that request to the kitchen. Now what I'm about to say next is extremely important. I don't care how the kitchen prepares my burger. I don't care what ingredients were used. I don't care what recipe they used. I don't even care what brand of ketchup was used in creating my burger. All I care about is that the kitchen was able to process my request and deliver some form of response. And in this particular case, I'm a little bit excited because the response is my burger. Now, it could be that the kitchen was not able to deliver my burger. Maybe they ran out of hamburger buns. So perhaps the response would be, please tell the customer that they'll need to order something else because we've run out of hamburger buns. Now the table server can take that response and relay it back to me. So what does this have to do with an API? Well, it works kind of similarly. We are going to start with a client, us, and Apple School Business Manager as the server. And we want Apple School or Business Manager to do something on our behalf. I want to access one of its resources. And for this, we're going to make use of an API. Now, this API is the Resource API for Apple School Business Manager. And it also, just like a table server, will provide us with a menu. And this is what it looks like. You can think of it. These are the things I can order from Apple School Business Manager. So for example, I can get a list of the organization devices that are enrolled using Automated Device Enrollment, or I could assign a device to a particular MDM service, just to give you some idea. And just like our table server, it is the API that is going to take our requests to Apple School Business Manager. Again, it's really important. I don't care about the implementation. I don't care how Apple School or Business Manager stores data, how it manipulates data. I don't care about any functions, methods, libraries that are used because I'm not programming in Apple School or Business Manager. All I care about is that it's able to process my request and provide some form of response that will be delivered via the API. Now we will be taking this to the next level a little bit deeper as we start to explore how to get an access token and really start answering the essential question. So we will see you in the next video.